That'll be a 5-second call.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith, how he performed last season. He was around 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you look at those numbers, not bad, but guys, I think he can do better, and he knows it.
And he has high expectations for himself as well, guys, but he just hasn't delivered fully on his potential yet.
And the Warriors making a change here. Ezeli's checked in.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. Now here's Curry. Fades. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Houston. Green kicks to Ezeli. Has to rush. Green against Smith. Out to the right wing. It's Curry outside. And the Warriors miss again.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Irving, good.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
On its way from Curry for 2. There it is, his second make of the game. He's missed 5. And you think about Stephen Curry, clearly one of the greatest shooters the league has ever seen. Clark, I think you could make a case that he's the best off-the-dribble three-point shooter in league history. What do you think?
I think he's the best total shot maker shooter we've had in the league. When you look at all aspects of shooting, I don't know if anybody's ever been better.
Inside. And there's Mozgov. That's good on the assist by Irving. Mozgov's got his second basket.
And for Steph Curry, the light doesn't get any greener. I mean, the only limit is his conscience. I think he does a great job of scoring, but also looking to keep his teammates engaged.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Williams comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Brandon Rush. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And, you know, when you think back when Curry came into the league, the question was, is he just a scorer or can he play point guard? Well, I think he's more than answered those concerns, and he's gotten a lot better with his decision-making as he's now starting to limit his turnover.
Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
There's the triple. Ezeli inside, working on Thompson, and there's the 3-second violation. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Warriors, number 1.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
It's a pick by Love. Banked in off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Iguodala right side. There's the 3. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. Iguodala's got his first 3 points of the game.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
To the middle, here's Thompson. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here's Iguodala outside. And it's Iguodala again missing. Iguodala with the steal. And the shot falls short this time. Dellavedova can't get it to go. And so the first quarter is in the book. Had a chance to hear from LeBron James as he talked about the challenge of remaining calm and collected throughout the... Again, just another part of the maturation process for LeBron. He's become such the consummate pro.
Yeah, he really has been. It's amazing to see the pressure he's dealt with and the way he's handled it with that even-keeled nature. You know, he's as solid and steady as they come at this point in his career. Nothing phases him, nothing rattles him.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. Barbosa is out there with Livingston, and it's Rush in at the 3, the small forward. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
The Warriors making a switch here. Curry's checked in.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Here's Curry with the 3. Right wing. And Rush kicks to Curry. Fires for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
And for Kyrie Irving, it had been a long time coming. Last season, he finally played in his first postseason with the Cavs. And up until the unfortunate injury, he certainly made the most of it.
And think again about the playoffs last year, Clark. They weren't all sunshine and roses for Irving. He had to play through a tough leg injury in the conference semifinals, and of course the injury in the finals, the fractured kneecap, and he was gone.
Yeah, that was really painful to watch, seeing him go out for the rest of the playoffs with that fractured kneecap. A freak injury, but he'll grow from it and be better.
Here's James. And another miss by Cleveland.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
It's Curry outside. Good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
The dish to Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And the Cavaliers lead by 9.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Curry against Irving. Misses the 3.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Kicks it to Mozgov. Shot is no good, so Golden State will take it the other way. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Thompson outside. Second chance shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. James Jones, he's checked in for Richard Jefferson. The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Azili's checked in for Andrew Bogut. It's Curry outside. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 15.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game. And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside, he can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Curry.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Thompson outside. From past the arc. The shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now. In the corner, Smith with it. Three-pointer. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Williams is checked in. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala outside. And the three ball is good. Iguodala's got 6. Cleveland leading by 6. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Love. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch 4, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for James Jones, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. The Warriors also with a sub. Barbosa's checked in, and he sinks the second. As Greg was talking about Clark, back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin.
There's 1:26 left in the first half of the game. He had a nice open look right there. Dellavedova's got 5 now.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's the Warriors on the break. Here's Livingston. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets in Denver. Nobody near Williams. That ball's great assist by Love. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here is Livingston. Gets it off. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And the first half is now in the books. Cavaliers lead by 9.
Guys, I'm here with Steph Curry. And Steph, what has the problem been defensively?
We're a step late, I think. And, they made tough shots. We can't take away from that. But for the most part, we have to find a way to guard that line if they're knocking down shots to keep them out the game.
Steph, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.